What's happening, guys? So this is a video request from a subscriber, so I'm going to go ahead and do this video and answer these questions. And this person wanted to know why narcissists block and then unblock you, because this person was going on saying things like, this person, they did something to me, and then months later, out of nowhere, they unblocked them and they noticed that they were unblocked by the narcissist. Why did this happen? Why do you think this happened? And the reason why I think this happened is because this is exactly what they do. And to be honest, before all this happened, I bet you any money they did something dirty to you. Because they like to do people wrong, right? They like to do people wrong, they like to do people dirty and then block them so they don't have to face the consequences and hear all the things you have to say about what they done, so they take the easy route and they block you. And the reason why they unblock you is because once a month passes, 2 months, 3 months, half a year, even a year, they think time just passed, and if they feel the need that they might be able to get you back for a supply, that's when they will unblock you. If they if they still don't want any use for you, they're not going to unblock you. If they unblock you, there's something there with that person. They're thinking about you in some type of way, to where they're leaving that door open in case they can get back into your life to use you again as supply, and they're not going to change. And they unblock you after time because they feel enough time has passed for whenever they do unblock you that you would have just, like, not completely forgot, but sort of like half forgot and forgave them for what they did a little bit, and they'll use excuses like, I've changed and stuff like this, and I'm so sorry, blah blah blah. And it's exactly what they do. I've been there. I've seen this done, and that's why I know what they're doing, because it happened. And that's up to you. If you want to let one of these filthy animals back into your life, that is up to yourself, but you should know what's going on without me even telling you. They're going to use you again. They do not care about you. They are not sorry for what they've done. You are simply a stepping stone for them. And a lot of the time, they actually cannot find better supply. They just think they can, so they do you dirty. They think they're smart. They think they're funny. They're literally laughing behind the scenes at half the things they do to you to set you off, to piss you off, to make your life miserable, and then they block you and discard you. And they think, like I said, they think they're funny. They can get other people, and they're going to get new supply, and everything's going to be good, but they fail to realize that you were the best supply source. You were the best, and there was nothing like you. That's when they'll come back up to you. They'll come up all lovey-dovey. They'll look at you like you're the best thing they've ever seen in the world, and once again, they're playing their games, they're playing their manipulation, and that is up to you if you want to fall for that mess. Do you want to fall for that mess? Is that what you want to do? Do you want to get tangled up again in the web of the narcissist? Because you probably got to a point where you started feeling quite a bit better. As time passed, whenever something happened, depending on the severity, but you're just in for another rude awakening with this person. You're in for another shock. You're in for another disappointment. You're in for another discard and block. They do this forever. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to behave. They're like little toddlers that they want you and then they don't want you. They want you, then they don't want you. It's like, make up your mind. But they never will. Because they're going to live like this forever. Even when they're 50 and 60 years old, they're still going to be like this. They're still going to play games. I know 30, 40-year-old women that are actually pretty good looking for their age, and they do this to men. They are doing this to men. And you see it happening. And it just goes to show that this stuff does exist. Not just in young girls or guys, but in older folks as well. And it's a damn shame. Because it's even worse when you start to get older. Because when you're younger, you have more options. You have, you know, when you're older, it can be harder to date. Because when you're young, like I said, almost everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people are single. There's a lot to choose from. There's a lot of options. Once you get older, 30 and 40, this is when you should have your partner. Around this time, if you're going to have one, like, period. And if you get into breakups when you're 30 and 40, it doesn't mean you can never date again or see somebody else again. Your chances just decrease that much more as you get a little bit older. And some people get to the point where they get to a certain age, and they make a decision within themselves that they just don't want to date anymore. And honestly, guys, like, I felt that, what I just said, at such a young age. At like 21. At 21 years old, I had those thoughts. I ain't never doing this again. Even though I knew something, like, I just... something happened at that age with another individual, and I just thought to myself, I don't ever want to go through this again. Because that was a year that I was dating this person for, and it just fell out of nowhere. And it's like, all that time, it's just everything we had is just gone. Everything. Our friendship, our everything. We are not nothing now. It's just, it's a waste of time. You invested. You've seen a lot in this person even seen a lot in you. And they just decided to cut the cord. Because it wasn't the right time, or this or that or that or this, and it's unfortunate. But it just makes you not want to go through that again, because it's so discouraging. It's so disappointing. It's so painful. And these are the things that makes people never want to date again. These are the things that makes people never want to ever be in relationships again. Because they know when they get used to being alone, they can build up that happiness and confidence within themselves. They don't need somebody else to be happy. And that's where I stand today. But there's still things that are coming left, right, and center to me. Like, there's options everywhere. There's people everywhere. But it's hard for me to make picks. It's hard for me to let somebody in. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take Jesus and his 12 disciples to pull something together. But this is just why, you know, people don't want to do this. It's not like I don't want to do this, like I do, but it's like, it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot, and I'm not going to let myself overly like somebody before something bad happens, or, you know what I mean? Like, and that's why I stay focused on myself. I make myself happy. I do my own thing. I do my own things, and once you get into this rhythm, it becomes addicting. It becomes addicting being alone. It becomes like the normal. Like I said in a video yesterday, I believe, there's different realities, guys. The reality of who you are when you're by yourself. Speaking for myself, it's a good reality. I do not mind it whatsoever. But it's a different reality whenever you actually have, like, in my case, a new female that comes into my life that starts to make me happy. Now my reality starts to change. Life starts to change. I get different feelings. I start to feel a little bit different as a person. And it is a good feeling. But those disappointments, those letdowns, it's almost not even worth it. So it's going to be a little bit tougher. And you get pulled into that new reality, because when somebody else, even if you get a new damn dog, let's say you're living at home independently by yourself, you got your own house, you got your own stuff, you buy a new dog, you get a new pupper, run around the house, you're going to have a different reality. You're going to come home to a dog. You're going to feel more loved. You're going to feel lots of love from that dog. Your reality is going to be different. You have more life form around you. It's going to be different. When you're by yourself, it's just you. When you have a relationship partner, it's you and it's them. When you have a relationship partner and a dog, it's you, it's her, and it's the dog. Then the kids, then this, then that. Everything changes your reality. When there's other energies around you, your reality changes instantly. Because there's other people here. You feel different. There's a whole other vibration right next to you. Theirs gets mixed in with yours. You both share energies. They feel different just as well as you do too. And this is how it works. So I got off topic a little bit, but I already said what I need to say in the video about the topic, and I just shared some more stuff as I keep going, like I do in most videos, because that's where the gold is. It's whenever I get deep into thought, deep into discussion, that's where the best things that I say come from. But anyways, I'm going to cut this video short, guys. I got to get out of here now and do some more stuff, so I'll be back tomorrow with some more videos. I hope you guys have a great rest of this day / evening. I'll be back tomorrow. Until next time, peace out.